My name is Max, and today I'm going to be introducing you guys to the microscopic anatomy of a skeletal muscle. First, we have here cells are multinucleates, and nuclei are just beneath the sarcolemma. And in the picture, you can see the sarcolemma as an outer skin layer for these myofibrils. Now we're going to talk more about sarcolemmas and sarcoplasmatic reticulums. Sarcolemma is a specialized plasma membrane, and it also acts as like a barrier for extracellular and intracellular components. And then the sarcoplasmic reticulum is a specialized smooth endoplasmic reticulum, which their main function and job is to store calcium ions, and if I'm not mistaken, they release homeostasis as well. Now to the next slide, we have myofibrils. Myofibrils are a bundle of myofilaments. Also, they are what perform muscle contraction. So anytime you contract your muscle, all those little myofibrils are working together to contract your muscle. But myofibrils are aligned to give distinct bands. Like here you have the I band, which is the light band, and the A band, which is the dark band. Now we have sarcomeres. Sarcomeres are a contractile unit of a muscle fiber, but it's also composed of two main protein filaments, which would be the actin and myosin, which is controlled in muscle contraction. Next slide, we have the organization of the sarcomeres. Thick filaments, which would equal myosin filaments, as you can see in the diagram, and then composed, which are composed of the protein myosin. And it also has ATPase enzymes as well. Now we have the organization of the sarcomeres. They are thin filaments would equal the actin filaments, so just the opposite. So the thick equals the myosin and the thin equals the actin. And they're also composed of the protein actin. Now we have the myosin filaments. They have heads, extensions, or bridges, as you can kind of see in that picture below. And then myosin and actin overlap somewhat. So you can see how the thick and thin filaments are. And remember, the thick ones were the myosin and the thin ones were the actin. And you can see in the picture how they overlap in a way. Now we have, at rest, there's a bare zone that lacks actin filaments. Sarcoplasmatic reticulum, the SR, right here, is for the storage of calcium, like I was saying before. And that just basically sits there and produces calcium and storages it. And then it releases the homeostasis. And that is all for me today. I hope y'all learned a little something new. And